January 13, 2009. Brisbane. Matthew Hayden walked to a press conference at the Gabba and announced his retirement from international cricket. He had averaged just 23 in his last 9 tests. The runs had dried up. The body was giving out. He was 37 years old. And he read from a prepared statement, his voice steady, "I know that now is the time to move on." 3 months later, he was the most dangerous batsman in the entire Indian Premier League. Matthew Hayden, at his peak, was a batsman who physically intimidated opponents. He stood in the crease like a wall. 6'3". Built like a rugby player. At the 2003 World Cup, the same one where Steve Waug's Australian machine demolished everyone, Hayden hit everyone. Scored high scores in the World Cup. He had been keen to play on until the 2009 Ashes. But disappointing displays in series against India and South Africa in 2008-09, scoring just once above 15 across 9 innings, brought the end forward. And there was something else. Something that connected directly to the IPL itself. In 2008, Hayden had played 4 matches for Chennai Super Kings in the inaugural IPL. He came back from it on a high, but did not realize how bad the Achilles injury he had sustained during a training session with CSK actually was. That injury, which had gone unnoticed during the tournament buzz, sidelined him from Australia's subsequent tour of the West Indies, and effectively began the final decline of his international career. The very tournament that would revive him had first helped end his Test career. By January 2009, he was retired. And he had not picked up a cricket bat in months. 3 months removed from his retirement announcement, Hayden found himself doing something unusual for a professional sportsman, spending weeks surfing, immersing himself in the ocean, staying away from cricket entirely. When CSK's management had concerns about his physical condition post-retirement, those concerns dissolved almost immediately when he arrived for pre-IPL training. The surfing had kept him in better shape than most stages of his international career. But more than the body, something had shifted mentally. Hayden explained it in his own words mid-tournament, with startling honesty. "The only reason I am playing the way I am now is because I have retired. I have been able to let go of the fact that I don't want to play international cricket. I know I have only a very short time playing cricket in this particular period, so I have got all my mind, skills and fitness towards the IPL, which is not the case with most other international players, who will have to head straight to the T20 World Cup and other series right after this tournament." He added, almost with a laugh, "During this tournament I've spent more time on the ocean than I have on a cricket field. It does give me an edge, because in a tournament played over half a day when you play every other day, there is a lot of time spent on thinking cricket. You need to have a balance in life. Freedom from expectation. Freedom from selection pressure. Freedom from the grinding anxiety of trying to hold on to an international career." He was 37. He had nothing to prove to anyone. And that turned out to be exactly the headspace T20 cricket required. In IPL 2009, Hayden played 12 innings and scored less than 25 just once. In 9 of those 12 knocks, he scored 40 or more. Across the whole tournament, he made 572 runs at an average of 52 and a strike rate of 144. That combination, over 50 average, over 140 strike rate, is what every T20 franchise in the world spends fortunes trying to find. Hayden produced it at 37, having retired 3 months earlier, batting in a foreign country while spending his mornings surfing. He won the orange cap, the most runs of any batsman in the entire 2009 IPL season. The irony is magnificent. The man who had been dropped from his national team for poor form, who had publicly announced his retirement, who had not touched a bat for 3 months, who was playing a format that had arguably contributed to ending his international career. He walked into the tournament and outscored every single other player in it. CSK, carried significantly by Hayden at the top of the order, finished second in the league stage. They reached the semi-finals, where they lost to Anil Kumble's RCB. The title that year would belong to Deccan Chargers. But the individual story of CSK's 2009 campaign belonged entirely to a retired Australian, surfing in the mornings and destroying bowling attacks in the evenings. It is one of cricket's genuine what-ifs, a player as close to the ideal T20 batsman as it gets, reaching the IPL only in the tail end of his career. Hayden's game, the attacking instinct, the power through the offside and the pull shot, the ability to take the game away from a bowling attack in 6 overs, was built for the format. But T20 cricket did not exist as a professional competition when he was 28 or 29. By the time the IPL arrived, he was 36. He got 2 seasons before retirement, and 1 full season in 2009 after it. He spoke about what the first IPL had given him emotionally, even amid the injury. "I found that really reinvigorating, because you could feel you were part of taking cricket to another level. That feeling, of being part of something new, something electric, something that had no ceiling yet, gave a 37-year-old retired cricketer the energy to produce the most consistent batting of his T20 career." Matthew Hayden's IPL 2009 season is a story about what happens when a player is fully, completely free. No selection committee. No Ashes tour to preserve himself for. No pressure to justify his place in a national team. Just a man who had spent 3 months surfing on the ocean, who arrived in South Africa with nothing to lose, and produced the most dominant run-scoring season in the whole tournament. 572 runs. 12 matches. Under 25 just once. He is the only orange cap winner in IPL history who had retired from all professional cricket before the season even began. Subscribe for more IPL 2009 Untolds. See you in the next one.